Hey, what's up? It's me, Awesome Alley.
And I'm Race, and welcome back to 90 Days to Becoming an Awesome Person.
Woo!
It is day 60, and as always, we're going to start it off with our quote of the day.
Yes, today is day 60. If you have been joining us, thank you so much. Race and I have been at it for the last 60 days, coming on, giving you some awesome knowledge and content for you guys to enjoy over your 90-day journey, and now there's 30 days left, so make sure to grab your free 30-day journal PDF by clicking the link on Instagram in our bio, on Facebook in the description. Get that journal, enjoy the quote of the day, get yourself starting off on the new year on the right foot. We're almost through the first quarter, so we want to make sure you're continuing 2021 on the best possible foot. So today's quote of the day is by Benson Broussard. He said, "Give yourself some credit. You've always got a big heart. You made it through this far, and you are always, 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 always stronger than you think." Once again, give yourself some credit. You've got a big heart. You've made it through this far, and you're always, always, always stronger than you think. Benson Broussard. Ray, so what is your thoughts, comments on this quote?
I really like this quote because yesterday I was just talking to someone who was doing a podcast for kids as well, and she was featuring all these different types of kids. It didn't matter if they had big accomplishments or not, but she said something very important, and that is every child deserves to be heard, and every kid deserves to have their story be heard as well. And that's what she was kind of going for. And I think when you hear people out and you hear their stories, that is an accomplishment in itself. And I want to put that out there because I want to put that out there because I think that we tend to overlook what it means to listen and hear somebody out for their story or challenge or whatever is going on in their life. But that in itself is big or blow up your ego. It's just an accomplishment in that you are spending time to form a relationship with somebody, and when you don't give yourself credit for reaching out to that person or working towards forming that relationship, then you kind of feel that kind of low self-esteem. So all I would say is just give yourself credit for even the small things, not to satisfy your ego, but just be proud of the person you're becoming. So yeah.
Yes. Like I said, not to satisfy your ego, not to blow yourself up, right? But to say, you know what, you did a good job on this, right? Or you know what, you're the best sometimes, right? Like I do this sometimes myself. If I'm saying something, I'll laugh at my own joke because I'm that type of person. I'll say, "Ali, you're so funny sometimes," right? Like, or if I think I did something really best, I'm like, "Damn, you're the best, dude." Right? But at the same time, I'm just doing that because I'm happy with the work I've done, not to make myself feel, oh, you know what, I'm the best out here, whatnot. Just to make myself feel good sometimes, and you should try that too. As a teenager, and we put a lot of pressure on ourselves because we want to be perfect, we want to fit in, we want to do the right thing all the time. Right? Or we want to try to impress. Yes, thank you. Impress or satisfy somebody else. But sometimes you got to satisfy yourself, right? And when doing that, you'll feel better. There's the self-love movement and everything going on. But it's not even about self-love at this point. It's just about respecting yourself and giving yourself some credit for the work that you're actually doing, right? So that is my thought on this quote. Give yourself some credit. You've got a big heart, right? And you've made it through. You've made it through this far, and you are always, always, always stronger than you think. So keep on pushing because you're doing the right thing, and there's always. And if you feel like you're not, give it a second chance. Look at your path and see how you can change.
Yes.
So Rachel, what is the tip for today?
Well, I was just going to say, speaking of getting your credit for yourself, your tip of the day actually follows that, and it is: say thank you instead of sorry. No need to apologize. Say thank you and move on. So it's just like giving yourself credit and having accomplishments. Like I tend to say sorry a lot, which is,
a Canadian thing.
I don't know, it's more than just a Canadian thing, but like, yeah, just say thank you. Sometimes you don't have to apologize when somebody helps you or talks to you, or, you don't have to apologize for your presence or tiny mistakes all the time. I mean, you should sometimes, but instead of saying sorry, say thank you. Thank you for waiting with me. Thank you for talking to me. Thank you for being a kind person. Thank you for forgiving me, for example. And that gives the person the sense of you appreciate them and you're not following them around like it's their responsibility to take care of you when you say sorry, right? My mom would always say, when I would say sorry, my mom would always say, sorry doesn't help. Or my dad would say the same thing. Like, yeah, exactly. Like, if we were in the car and I made a mistake and I'd say sorry, he's like, don't say sorry, don't make the mistake. And I said, okay. And I end up saying sorry again. But like, you know what I mean? It's like, sorry. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
And when you say sorry constantly, right, it takes away the meaning behind the word sorry, right?
Yeah.
It takes away the value because now it's just been thrown out, right? Especially Canadians.
It's like you don't care.
Yeah, we say sorry for everything, right? So especially in business, if you're constantly saying sorry and you're trying to be a manager, you're trying to be a leader, you'll be viewed as weak and incompetent because you cannot lead a team if you're always trying to say sorry, right?
Exactly. Especially for your mistakes.
Yes, exactly.
You made it, it's done.
Yeah, you have to own it and move on. And I like how you said, when someone spend time with you, you don't say sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, Raisa, I had to make you wait. I'm sorry I took up your time. Or, no, thank you, Raisa, for waiting. Right? Doing those small things, that person, it means something to that person. It's like, oh, you're not just pushing it under the rug. You said thank you, whatever. You value my time also. And there's the big thing. If somebody gives you a compliment, right, just take it sometimes, right? You don't have to give it back, right? Like if you're, oh, Raisa, you got a big day today, right? And Raisa's just gonna take that compliment, right? Or Raisa, you did a great job, right?
Sometimes you did a great job.
Yeah, like people will do that, right? But sometimes I was listening to Millionaire Mindset, by T.R. Becker, and I highly suggest it. It's actually a very good book. So I was listening to it, and this is something he said. He said, just take the compliment, right? Everyone's trying to throw it back. But when you throw back the compliment, you're trying to like take away the person who's giving it to you, right? You're trying to take away the meaning in that point. So sometimes you just take that compliment and say, thank you so much, and just move on, because that person's trying to do something nice for you, right? Why are you trying to bombard them back, right? So sometimes just take the compliment, other times give the compliment. So that was your tip and quote of the day. Raisa, did you have anything else to add?
No.
Fantastic. Thank you for our viewers on both Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. This has been another day of the 90-day journey. This is day 60, so today's day 61. And join us again, same time. It is 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure to wake up, join us, and grab your free 30-day PDF. So this was presented by APSO. Awesome people.
Shaping our world.
Remember, you are awesome.
And you can make the world